I was about to quit like 2 hours and 10 minutes in, probably like 2 hours and 5 minutes in because my ass hurt so bad.
Are you kidding me? No, sir.
Been a bit of a fucking week. What have we done? Monday, we had a swim in the morning, lift in the afternoon. I went to the gym, to the YMCA, because my wife was going there to swim that night. Yesterday, ran in the morning, 40 minutes, strides, ran about 5 miles total. In the afternoon, we went to jiu-jitsu, and now we're on Wednesday. Drills in the morning for swimming, and now we're getting really ready to do bike intervals. The most painful workout of the week. And I'm trying to get all this done before like 7 so I can go watch Rocky because they're playing Rocky 4 at the local theater here. So we're trying to make that work. What am I doing here? I'm gonna have a few more of these. I'll call it like 10 grams of carbs. Haven't eaten much today, so we're gonna take one of these, goose. And then I wanted to do a scoop of G1M for the electrolytes, but I think that's too many fucking carbs. They're like 50 grams of carbs. And I'm about to go work out. I don't think that makes much sense. And the work is gonna be like 40 minutes, so yeah. We're just doing a scoop of this because it does have some potassium and magnesium. So some electrolytes. It'd be nice if it had sodium, but does it have sodium? I guess the G1M Sport doesn't have any sodium. No, it does have sodium. What am I talking about? So yeah, I'll get all the electrolytes that I need right here. So we're gonna do a scoop of this, and it's gonna have some carbs added to it. And then that should be enough for the intervals that I'm trying to run. Like I said, probably the carbs are gonna be overdue, but whatever. I haven't eaten much today, so I can probably use a little bit more. Another thing that happened this week, can you see my junk? I don't want you to see my junk. Dude, I was trying to take like fit pics with these things on when I first got them, and it was just like, oh yeah, I'm not posting that. Anyways, another thing that happened this week, I broke my phone, so I had to get that fixed yesterday. It's just been a very eventful week, but we've done all of our sessions. We haven't faulted on that, so I'm pretty used to training and working. I've been doing it my entire life. Got the heart rate monitor, socks on, shoes, and then we'll get this going. I could do this without a shirt, but I sweat so much that I just don't want to clean that mess, honestly, after the fact. So I'd just rather have a shirt on, soak everything up. I guess I can put some towels down, but whatever. I think this works better. Alrighty, I believe today we have a this is the last set. So, good news is that was a pretty good effort. I was able to hold my heart rate higher than last week. I think last week I tapped out at like 163, 64 BPMs, and I was able to steadily hold it at like 168, 170 today. So definitely good as far as holding efforts and being able to sustain these high outputs goes. The bad news is that there's just no fucking way I'm making it to Rocky. So I may just watch it here at the house. I'm gonna make some rice and make some dinner, and I may just watch it tonight, or maybe just Demon Slayer. If you haven't been following me on other platforms, I've been watching Demon Slayer for the past few weeks, and I'm almost done with the series now, so I've been watching it like a lot. But yeah, 5 sets of 6 minutes at a zone 4 effort. For me, it looks like it's turned out to be around 210, 215 maybe watts. So hopefully, well, I'll do my best to hold that the entire time. I do dip sometimes throughout the set, but that's where I sit around. And yeah, 168, 170 BPMs. So not a bad effort, not a bad day, not a bad training session. And yeah, I was gonna say something about, oh yeah, it's funny, like you start every single set of this type of efforts being like, oh, this is too hard, maybe take it easy this set, you know, hold back a little bit, wait for the later sets to really try, and you just have to like continuously fight that, and then just try to sustain the exact same level of effort, you know, expressed as watts in this instance. If you're in another implement or maybe outside, maybe it's a pace, do your best, just hold that the entire time, you know, and just fight. That's what these sets are all about. That's how you train like threshold. You just have to sit there at the doors of like redlining and then just sit there and do your best to maintain. That's the name of the game. Oh, but yeah, it makes me pretty happy. I'm very happy with that workout. Next week we have a deload, so yeah, overall a pretty good week so far. I was talking earlier about how busy I've been, but it's not a bad week. You know, like I like to work. I don't mind being busy. Less to think about, less chances for me to like overthink and like start thinking about stupid shit. So yeah, all in all, 10 out of 10. Saturday morning, it's holy shit, it's already 10. First week doing a rest day, it was yesterday. It was nice. I didn't have to do anything, so feeling pretty good this morning. Purposely slept in a little bit. I was talking to my parents last night. Didn't go to bed till like 11. We talked for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, I think. So it was nice. We have a run this morning. Supposed to be a bike ride, but my wife wanted to swap them because she has got a ride tomorrow. So we got to figure out tomorrow. And we're both running today. She already did a run. I'm running behind. We may go to Keeneland this weekend to watch the horse races, but it's still up for debate. I don't know. Weather's not looking very good. Hopefully I get through my run without rain. But yeah, all we got today is like 45 minutes at a zone 2 pace, so nothing too crazy. Just an easy run. I get some coffee after. I've been dealing with some hip and ankle issues. just some pain. I haven't been able to get rid of it. It feels like the joint is compressed at both my ankle and my knee. Sorry, both my ankle and my hip. And I just can't release that pressure. I feel like I want to adjust the camera out. Does it ever happen to you that, like, whenever you need a red light to fix something in the car or grab something, everything's green? And whenever you're running late and you need a fucking green light, everything's red? But yeah, got a PT appointment on Monday to go over that. So hopefully we'll get it taken care of. My hip's been feeling a lot better this week. Not even after yesterday, just in general, it's been feeling a lot better. So we'll see. I generally thought it was all the running and cycling and just not having done that type of cyclical work in a while, when it's just like the same movement pattern over and over and over and over and over again. But yeah, it comes with the territory. Endurance sports are known for a lot of soft tissue issues and joint issues because of all the volume that you do. Usually, like in other sports that I've done, like rugby, Olympic weightlifting, even jiu-jitsu, if you're gonna get hurt, you're just gonna get hurt. Like, you got hurt. Boom. Period. And it's usually not very good. Yes, there is some prevalence of like aches and pains and joint issues that can turn into bigger injuries, but in the endurance world, like, that's what it is. It's like you have this like nagging pains that you sit there and evolve, and you continue to like push on and push on and push on, and eventually it turns into injuries. That's how people develop like stress fractures, you know, and then they still compete or they still train. I mean, not competing, but they still train. And it's hard to realize because it's like the pain is never so bad that you have to stop or you can't do what you need to do. But it's there. It's there. It's there. You constantly make it worse. The person in front of me doesn't know how to drive. Oh my god. God damn it, I forgot my water. Fuck, dude. That sucks. I had a scoop of G1M with 20 grams of carbs in it. That sucks. Alright. That was 45 minutes. It's the end of the third week of this first meso, or like first training block. So technically it's like the week where you get to test a little bit, or like go a little harder than you normally go, because next week is a deload. So you can give yourself the freedom of, like, in essence, causing a little bit more damage to your body, because you're gonna give it a break next week. So the goal today was to see how I felt going into the first run, and then like just have a good run, not be too concerned with keeping my heart rate low. If I felt good, I would just go, and that's what I did. I mean, I'm not fast, I'm slow as fuck, dude. Like my average was at 11 minutes, but this area is super hilly, so like the goal quickly became like, hey, do not pull back on hills. Like, keep the pace and let your heart rate spike. Let it do whatever it needs to do to keep you going. And we managed to do that for like every hill for like all 45 minutes. So mission accomplished for the training. And that's kind of how you have to approach things always, I think. Like, the training plan has a structure that you need to understand and follow for the most part. And then the day-to-day, you know, you have to adjust depending on how your body's feeling, how you are feeling, like, mentally. You know, there's some days when you're not feeling it and you just have to fucking fight it and, you know, not be a little bitch and get the work done. And other days when, like, hey, no, like, maybe it is time to pull back a little bit. Maybe, like, a lot of shit is going on in your life. You know, your body's really bad at distinguishing between stresses from work, from your personal life and training. So And like learning that those distinctions, like when do you need to be tough on yourself and when you need to be like nice to yourself, it takes time. It takes effort. It's not an easy thing to do. You know, and it takes experience. But yeah. All in all, a good day. It's currently 11:20. I highly doubt we're gonna go to the horse races. I don't know what we'll do today. I still have to lift. And I would kind of like to swim this weekend, but I don't think I will. I guess I lost a swimming session by taking Fridays off now and a lifting session, so I gotta make up for it somehow or not. Like I don't know. Maybe 2 lifting days a week should be enough for me, as opposed to the 3 that I have, and maybe that'll make things a little better. I still want to run at least 3 times a week because it is by far my weakest area. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do. It definitely feels nice. Like I'm definitely not as tired today as I would have been normally on a Saturday for my experience in the last 2 weeks. And yeah, all attributable to the rest day yesterday, and I did eat a lot of food yesterday. So all in all, good. Maybe we'll go thrifting, put on a nice fit. It's finally cold outside, so you can layer up. There's a pumpkin fucking farm too that we said we were gonna go to. They have this nice like apple cider donuts. Oh, that'd be nice actually. Yeah, if we want to get to the horse races, it's I mean, it's not a journey. It's like a 20-minute drive maybe, but it's gonna be crowded as fuck. It's the last weekend. I don't know. It's just not my kind of vibe. But we'll see. I'll get home and we'll make a decision. I gotta get gas too because I'm like down to like 5 miles. All right. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow or maybe today after lifting or during the lift. All right. Bye. Oh my god. So the goal today was to ride outside. Alex had a hour and a half ride. I had 2.5 hours programmed. So we're just gonna go to a trail, and I was probably gonna deviate because you can like jump in a highway. But 4 fits into the trail, and then I can just like drift off, do another route that we done before, jump back in the trail and get my extra mileage. But we woke up this morning and it was raining. It was supposed to stop, so we kind of geared up to leave the house and go to the trail. And then as we were like getting ready to leave, it just kept raining. So we ended up just like setting up everything here and doing the ride indoors and just watching. Well, I watched almost a couple movies. We watched All the Boys I've Loved first, and then I put on Spy Game with Robert Redford, I think it is, and Brad Pitt. I didn't love the first one. It was okay though. It was a good movie. It was a good time. I gotta finish Spy Game now though, because I still got like an hour left. But yeah, 2.5 hours on the trainer. Never done that before. Longest ride indoors ever. Fuck. I was about to quit like 2 hours and 10 minutes in, probably like 2 hours and 5 minutes in because my ass hurt so bad. But we made it. Made it through 2.5 hours. This is the end of the last workout of week 3 of this block. So next week is a deload. Looking forward to it. Yeah. My legs hurt. My ass hurts. I've sweated through everything that I'm wearing. So we're gonna get some food, do some chores. Yeah. Finish the week. I got a PT appointment tomorrow as well because my hip and ankles have been bothering me a little bit. And I haven't been able to like get them to feel right. I feel like the joint feels like it's compressed, and I've been trying to releasing it like every way I know, and I just haven't been able to do it. So we got that tomorrow morning, which means we'll have to swim and lift in the afternoon. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's the week of training. So as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you guys, yeah, I'll see you all later. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, please. All right, please and thank you. All right, see you. Bye.
It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Understanding others, the other elements, and the other nations will help you become whole.